Yo guys, today we'll be doing my Premier League predictions. We'll get right into it with 20th place, who I think will be last. And I think he'll definitely be one of the promoted teams from last season from the Championship. So either Forest, Bournemouth, Fulham. And I'm going to go for Bournemouth. No, I don't think they've made any good signings this season. And whereas Nottingham Forest and Fulham have made some good signings to improve their team, so I'm going to go for Bournemouth to be directly relegated. Next up we have, I think it's going to be, Forest. Even though they've made loads of signings, I think they will go down. And then I think Brentford will go down as well. Just because they've lost their main player in Ericsson, and I don't know if they haven't brought in Ben Mee, but I don't think that's enough. And I might even switch. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch these around because Brentford as of today, Brentford have made less signings than not. So these are my clubs to be relegated. Next up, the club that I think is gonna I think Fulham are just gonna make it out. I think they stay. I think the main reason why is Bernd Leno having signed such a good keeper. I think that's a great point for them. Next up to be 16th, I reckon Everton, as they've brought in Tarkowski. They've let go of Richarlison, who I think was a big player, has played a big role into them relegated last season. With that goal, was it against Chelsea? I think he played a big role in that game. Next up is either Crystal Palace or Leeds United. I'm gonna go for Crystal Palace. I don't think they've made any actual good signings this season yet, and they'll play a big part into them being 15th. 14th, I'm gonna go for I think losing Calvin Phillips and Rafinha is gonna be massive. And then only having got Sinistera as a right to back that up. That's gonna be tough for them. It's real tough for them to be better. Okay, that's my bottom half. Next up, we're going to mid-table. I think Southampton will finish. They've made Joe Araba as a striker. It's their first goalkeeper. Fraser Foster Tottenham. I don't think that it's too strong. I think it's like this. Next for me will, I think, Brighton. I think losing Zuma is going to be huge for them. So I don't think they are repeating their top best ever finish last season. What club next? Thinking like Aston Villa, but like whether Aston Villa, 14th. I think they have a good squad with Coutinho and Kamara and Carlos, and they haven't lost. Okay, you know what? I think that's good. So far. Next up for me, 10th, I'm gonna go for think Wolves will do alright. I think Aston Villa will finish above Wolves. Yeah. The last two clubs here, that's gonna play a huge part. I'm gonna say Leicester next, as they're the only club in the top 5 leagues who haven't made signings. But I feel like that's just wrong to do. Whereas Newcastle, they've made loads of signings. And for them, they've brought in a good defender with Sven Botman, and they've brought in a class goalkeeper with Nick Pope, so I think they'll do well there. I think these are my top 7, with West Ham taking 7th. I think it's difficult, man. Because I think Tottenham made some good signings and whereas Chelsea are not awake right now. But then again, it's a season, 38 games. It's not just the first few weeks. It's gonna be difficult. I think Arsenal also made it. Arsenal, I think, 5th. I think Chelsea might be 6th, with also their new owners. I think that's gonna impact them. So 5th, I think Arsenal, as they do still have that Champions League curse. And then 4th for me would Tottenham. 3rd, I think Man U with Ten Hag getting his system in. I think he'll be good for the club with his directing skills and what he's proven at Ajax. I think they'll be better than what Tottenham have, even though Tottenham have bought some class players with Richarlison and also Bissouma, which will be good. I think Man United will be better. And I think City are gonna flop and Liverpool will win, with Darwin Núñez in the top 3 goal scorers this season. I think that's pretty good. I think Man City, it'll be a tight race just as last year, but I think Liverpool will be better. I decided to hop on the trend because the league is starting up pretty soon, so might as well do it now. And this is my predictions for this season. I think I'm not too sure about relegation. I think Brentford will go down, Not will go down. I think even though Fulham have been that yo-yo team the last few seasons, I think they'll stay up this season. What do you maybe feel? I think I'm gonna switch Leeds back. No, Leeds go down. Okay, that's it. So yeah, this was my prediction, and I'm probably gonna review it for another video at the end of the season. So thank you guys all for watching. See you next time.